Steve, as it's Mental Health Awareness Week, looking at some of the things on option for Wrexham fans. Can you talk us through Dragon Chat and how it's been since you founded it?
Yeah, so we've started Dragon Chat 2 years ago now nearly, and it's been really successful, to be fair. It's a peer support group for men, but we've also got a peer support group for women as well. The men's group runs on a Thursday evening between 7 and 8:30, and basically it's just a chance for men to come along and to talk openly in a safe space about their mental health and whatever's going on for them, and there's also plenty of football talk along the way.
And for those supporters who haven't yet experienced it but might want to, maybe been a bit unsure about what to expect, can you talk us through sort of what they can expect when they jump on a call?
Yeah, so we split it into two halves as if it's like a proper football game really. So for the first 45 minutes we do check-ins, so it's sort of, we ask a question about, what's been good in the last 7 days, is there anything that anybody wants to get off their chest. We do a positive affirmation question. We may ask people sort of, what's your go-to Wrexham YouTube video if you're feeling a little bit down or whatever, to watch. Mine's Wrexham v Peterborough, just out of interest, in the FA Cup back in 96, I think it was, or 97. But so those are the sort of questions, and then we go into then the second half is very much about football. And while the season's on, it's not too bad because there's plenty of talk about what's been going on, and with how well the team's been playing this season, it's been really good on that aspect. But normally we'll come up with the topic of the week, which could be something like your favourite Wrexham goalkeeper or your left back, right back, and go through a dream team really, and then FA Cup week we'll have discussions about FA Cup games and memories really. So it's kind of a nice sort of way of reminiscing, and a nice break, an hour and a half away from the normal things that's going on perhaps in life, which can be difficult at times.
So as well as talking, you've also been keen to promote getting active, getting out there, walk and talk sessions and walking football. Can you tell us a little about those as well, please?
Yeah, well, the walk and talk sessions we've just started, and it's something we're looking to do all next season, before every game, and they're just in Bellevue Park, and they normally we start around about midday, and it's just a good chance for people to come along, connect with other people. I think the theme for this year's Mental Health Awareness Week is loneliness, and we know that the pandemic has caused quite a lot of loneliness and quite a lot of isolation for people, and there's still people struggling with that. And I think this provides a bit of an opportunity for people to come together, have a talk about football along the way, and talk about whatever they want to talk about really, while we're walking around in a nice fresh air and the sunshine, and keeping ourselves active while we're doing it. And walking football, which is put on by our foundation, which is fantastic, and it's for men over 50 years old. There's a small fee with that for £3, but again, it's a great way of coming and connecting and exercising, and it's walking football's fantastic, and it's a growing kind of sport around, and it's surprising how hard it actually is, and how much sort of physical exercise that you put in while you're doing that.
What can we do as a Wrexham AFC community to support people to raise awareness of mental health in Mental Health Awareness Week? I
think it's talking, connecting with people. Perhaps if you've not spoken to someone, a friend, for a little bit of time, for whatever reason, give them a call. There's plenty of people out there still struggling, and there's plenty of people finding it difficult as we come out of the pandemic, reconnecting and connecting with people. And I think that's a big key, is to connect with friends, connect with people, and keep an eye out on everybody else, and encourage them to, if someone does say that they're struggling a little bit, put them into the right direction, whether it's into Dragon Chats, and we can signpost people from there to sort of the call helpline or wherever else that's needed. But yeah, they're the sort of things that you can do, and just to kind of, I don't know, perhaps meet up with someone and go for a coffee if you haven't seen them for a little bit, or go for a walk. Be perfect.
Thanks so much, Steve. Cheers.